In a very weird turn of events, Tesla seems to have updated the Tesla Semi webpage with some new information, some new specs, but it may have been prematurely spilled by their Instagram account manager because basically we got some videos posted on there recently that were new of the updated Tesla Semi, and it basically just had text that said Tesla Semi launching later this year, but that video was quickly taken down, which actually made me doubt the Tesla Semi launching this year a lot because Elon just kind of brought it out of left field on Twitter one day. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, the Semi's launching later this year, and that goes directly against what they mentioned earlier in the year, so I felt like whoever was running the Instagram page just was kind of repeating what they had heard from Elon. Then some higher-up chairman at Tesla was like, actually, don't post that, but maybe there's more to the story because now that they've actually published an updated look with new photos, new videos of the Tesla Semi, and some new specs that have changed since before. Like, for instance, they are now saying the Tesla Semi uses 3 independent motors, and if you recall back when they unveiled it 5 years ago now, which is crazy how much time has gone by, but originally when they unveiled it, they said it would be a 4-motor powertrain. So some people may look at this as a downgrade. I actually consider it a bit of an upgrade because they're still boasting the same great specifications as before, which is that even fully loaded with a curb weight of 82,000 pounds, this thing can still achieve a 0 to 60 time in 20 seconds. Not that any semi driver should be doing 0 to 60 tests, but those are still the insane performance numbers and acceleration stats that Tesla originally posted 5 years ago, which essentially means that what Tesla can do now with the Plaid powertrain, I don't know if this technically counts as a Plaid powertrain, but basically 3 Tesla motors in 2022 can do what 4 prototype motors did in 2017. So that improves on efficiency, likely improves on the wiring, and efficiency and weight are very, very important factors with the Semi. So the fact that it only needs 3 motors, I see that as a win. And the other new charging stat that they're doubling down on, which is pretty impressive, is they're saying using Tesla Semi chargers. So I've noticed with this new webpage, they don't have any mention of the term mega charger anymore. Maybe they didn't like that name for whatever reason, but they're saying they can get the Tesla Semi with 500 miles of range to charge to 70% in 30 minutes. So once again, they are doubling down on the efficiency numbers, which is that the Tesla Semi, even fully loaded, will consume less than 2 kilowatt hours per mile, and it can still go up to 500 miles on a charge. So if those numbers are somewhat accurate, then we should expect around a 1 megawatt hour battery pack, maybe a little bit lower depending on how much under 2 kilowatt hours it is. And then if you can charge to 70%, that would be like 700 kilowatt hours within 30 minutes. In other words, 7 Model S battery packs fully charged in 30 minutes. And that implies that the Tesla Semi chargers that they're talking about are capable of charging at 1.4 megawatts, which basically aligns with the MCS standard that we've heard about with Char-In that Tesla is working with on the Universal Standard port for Class 8 electric trucks. But still, it's an impressive stat nonetheless, and what's more interesting is just that they want to update the website now. This makes me feel more confident that the Tesla Semi is launching this year, because if they were not, why then would you update the site with these new specs, let people know about the new powertrain layout, and on top of that, why would they turn off orders? So that's another change with this website refresh. They are no longer letting anybody put down a $20,000 deposit on the Tesla Semi. I guess the Tesla bears would say, well, that's because they're not coming and they don't exist, so they're not gonna take any more money for them. But, you know, Tesla's still taking Cybertruck orders, even though they've got like a crazy wait time on those. So my theory is that because of all this new footage and the updated interior shots and all the pictures around Giga Nevada, is Tesla is using the pilot line, and they are going to start delivering Tesla Semis to reservation holders, which there should be a couple thousand at this point. But because they're building at such low volume right now, they don't want to take any more orders until they catch up on the current backlog, which, given it's a pilot production line, it could take years. And maybe Tesla just realized, like, okay, we're going to be cell constrained for a long time. There's going to be plenty of cars we need to ramp up between the Cybertruck and the Model Y at Giga Texas. So we're either going to have to delay the Tesla Semi indefinitely, or maybe just build it at low volume, build it for a few customers so that people realize it can work, it does exist, but we're just not going to give it serious volume production because it requires too many battery packs. So my guess is these are 4680 batteries from Cato Road, or they're 2170 cells lying around at the Giga Nevada facility. Either way, because of the low volume of the truck, they shouldn't be too big of a bottleneck on their total cell supply. And now that they've actually updated the website with all this stuff, it makes it feel more real. It makes it feel like they are launching it this year, and I hope that's the case, because once the post got taken down on Instagram, I got really worried. I was like, uh-oh, I think Elon spoke too soon on something. But for the record, I love that that Tesla did this update, and I really think they should do something similar with the Cybertruck page, because that is by far like the most hyped EV right now, the most demanded vehicle on the market. There's so many people waiting for any and all Cybertruck updates, and I think that Tesla should update the website. Even if you don't want to provide specs or pricing yet, at least showcase some more updated designs. Like, we know there's no door handles now, we know there's going to be mirrors and windshield wipers, and the Cybertruck webpage has basically just gone blank of all pricing and specs, and all it shows is the dated prototype, which we know has changed a bit since Tesla has updated the more production-ready models. So I think setting expectations right is a good step, and I think it's great that we have a more updated look on what the Tesla Semi should be. Now we know more about the charging stats, we know more about the powertrain, and the efficiency numbers, which is great. So hopefully we find out about Frito-Lay getting a few of theirs in the coming months, and maybe Walmart, maybe Pepsi, and a few others can actually start driving these things around as Tesla starts installing more Tesla Semi chargers, because I guess they don't want to call them mega chargers anymore, which honestly is a bit of a bummer. I think it's a missed opportunity that the 500-mile range Cybertruck can't utilize mega chargers. I think that would have been perfect, but there's still time for them to decide those types of things. But what do you guys think of the Tesla Semi updates? Are you still skeptical? Are you excited? All that good stuff. Let me know what you're thinking down below. And thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting this channel directly. It seriously helps us out a ton, as does just watching these videos. So thanks again. Have an excellent rest of your day.